Hey everybody, welcome back to the Race 5 Smokehouse and Grill. With summer in full effect, we decided to go to the grocery store and grab a bunch of different burgers and do some taste testing. Let's go. So I've been wanting to do this video for a while and I decided, hey, we're in the middle of summer. Let's fire it in there and get these burgers cooked and try them out. So these are the brands we're going with today because these are in all the grocery stores around here. And again, I'm in the Chicagoland area and I'm hoping a lot of these burgers are in the areas near you, so this can help you decide whether or not you want to buy these burgers. And I'm going to rank these burgers on a scale of 1 to 5. We're going to use categories of price, appearance, tenderness, and taste. Those are going to be the 4 categories we're ranking. So we're going to jump right into it now. We're going to start with the price. So let's jump into it. We're going to start with price since we don't need to cook anything to know what the prices are. The most affordable frozen burger out of this group was the Private Selection. That came in at $10.99 for the box, so about $1.83 per patty. Next on the list was Simple Truth and the Philly Gourmet, which came in at $11.99 per box, which is about $1.99 per patty. Next is the Glenmark Cookout Burgers, which came in at $12.99 for the box at about $2.16 a patty. And the Bubba Burger finally wraps it up at the end with a price of $13.99 per box, which is about $2.33 per patty. So the rankings on this are the Private Selection gets a 5, Simple Truth and Philly Gourmet get 4.8s, Glenmark gets a 4.6, and Bubba gets a 4.5 for price. We're gonna go old school grilling on this. We're firing up that Weber, putting a pile of Jealous Devil lump charcoal in the middle, getting that fire started. We're gonna pile up some coals around that fire starter to make sure this gets started nicely. And once it's all ashed over, we're just gonna knock it down, put that grate on there and let that grate heat up. So we are at the point now, Weber is fired up, ready to go. Time to open these up, get them cooked on the grill, and then start tasting them. Burgers are on the tray, about to go on the grill, and I want to maintain some semblance of an order so I can know which ones I'm eating. So this is the order I'm going. Starting with the top left, we have the Bubba Burger, then we're going with the Philly Gourmet, then the Glenmark Burger, then the Simple Truth Burger, and the Private Selection bottom right. Now, right off the bat, the only burger I've seen in the past that had an odd shape was the Bubba Burger, but I'm also seeing that similar shape with the Philly and the Glenmark. They kind of have that shape too, which is kind of cool. So let's go get these on the grill. Grill's nice and hot and ready to go. So we got these burgers on the grill. I hit them with a quick seasoning of Twisted Oliver's barbecue all-purpose rub. This is great. It's basically a salt, pepper, garlic with a bit of garlic forward to it, which is delicious. Perfect for burgers. Let these cook until we started to get some of those juices flowing on top. Gave them a flip, gave them another quick dusting of that Twisted Oliver all-purpose rub. And then once these were finished, we pulled them all off, and that is where we are right now. I've got these all on a bun, ready to go. We're gonna do a quick glance at these real quick because appearance is gonna be our first criteria. Now these all look great, starting with the Bubba Burger, Philly Gourmet, Glenmark, Simple Truth, and Private Selection. You can see here, most of these remained nice and moist looking. This one seemed to dry out the most, which is the Glenmark. And I did notice that the Philly Gourmet shrunk up quite a bit. For the scoring system, I'm just gonna go by what I think is the best and kind of work down. If there's a tie, we'll tie them. But as far as the appearance on these, the one that looks most appetizing to me is actually the Private Select, so we're gonna go ahead and give that a 5. Simple Truth next, we'll do 4.9. Bubba, 4.8. And then it's gonna be a tie between the Philly and the Glenmark, so we're gonna give those 4.7s, just because it shrunk up a little bit, and those two look like the drier ones a little bit. The other ones are staying nice and moist, so there is appearance. Next, we gotta eat these. So we're gonna do a bite of each and rank taste and tenderness. But I don't wanna eat just a plain burger, so I'm just gonna hit it with a ring of mustard and a ring of ketchup. Gotta have ketchup and mustard on your burger. Just gonna start with the top left here, Bubba Burger. Give it a bite and see. Let's try the Philly Select next, or the Philly Gourmet, I should say. This one just feels really small now compared to, it started as 1/3 of a pound. Glenmark, Simple Truth, and Private Selection. Now what's funny is that now that I've tasted all of these, I know what order I'm gonna put these in. And what's funny is that the taste directly correlates with the tenderness. Private Selection, that was my favorite. Tasted the best, had the best tenderness. Next was the Philly Gourmet. So we're gonna give that a 4.9 on both. Next we're going with the Bubba Burger for both the taste and tenderness. And then the Glenmark, and then the Simple Truth is last. I'm actually giving that a 4.5, 4.6 in tenderness and a 4.5 in taste. This one just tasted a little off to me. I didn't like the flavor of this one. All the rest tasted really good. There's a clear winner here. I'm gonna go do the math. We're gonna break down the rankings from last to first. And to be 100% transparent, I went back through, I gave that Simple Truth another taste because I really didn't like the taste of it, and it was terrible. I even had my wife taste them. She tasted that Simple Truth one, and it was terrible. So before we start these rankings, I had to knock that down from a 4.5 flavor because I did give it the bottom of the barrel. I knocked it all the way down to a 4.0. That's how bad it was. Had a weird kind of processed or chemical taste to it, but it says it's only beef and it's vegan and there's nothing added to it. I don't know what to say. It did not taste good. That being said, let's go over the list. Coming at number 5, no surprise after what I just told you, Simple Truth with a final score of 4.575. Overall, it did well in the cost department. It looked really good, but that taste was just so bad that I could not ever recommend this. It did not taste like burger. It didn't taste like any of the other burgers. I have to walk away from that one. And so I'm glad I did this experiment. The Bubba Burgers came in 4th place with a score of 4.675, which shocked me because I've had these in the past and I really enjoy them. It really got dinged because of the price point on it compared to the other burgers. You could get these other burgers at a cheaper price and they actually have a bit better flavor too, because the taste of the Bubba was middle of the pack. Coming in 3rd out of 5 is the Glenmark Burger. Glenmark scored a 4.725. This was a delicious burger, great flavor, decent price point. It was the second most expensive at over $2 a patty. That was the only other one besides Bubba over $2 a patty. So now we're coming into the top 2. Number 2, Philly Gourmet. I had never had these before and I was a little concerned with how much it shrunk down, but it did remain pretty thick, which I like. It stayed nice and juicy and tender. Great flavor. Final score of 4.825. Now, as a complete shock to me, I'd never bought this before, never actually seen this before, but at the Mariano's that's by us, one of the brands is called Private Selection. I don't know if that's their house brand, but this got straight 5s across the board. 100% 5. So it tasted great, it looked great. It had the best price point and it had the best tenderness. For the cheapest burger, to get all great scores, I'm gonna go back to Mariano's and I'm gonna start buying that burger more often when we're in the market for burgers. We took 5 different burgers, grilled them up, ranked them for you. Let me know what you think if I missed anything. Thanks again for tuning in, everybody. If you like what we did here, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, check me out on social media, and we will be talking to you all soon. Take care, everybody. Peace.